Vietnam runs on coffee. From Café Sida to iconic egg coffee, it's a $1 billion industry that Starbucks couldn't even crack. In this video, we meet with a coffee expert who spills the beans on why Vietnam's coffee culture stands strong, followed with a coffee tasting experience in the end. We just arrived at Grand Mon Cafe in District 1. It's a cute little cafe hidden in a little alleyway. They invited us for a coffee tasting where we're going to learn more about Vietnamese coffee and culture. I'm excited to check it out with you. Hello, thank you so much for being here. Can you please introduce yourself?
So my name is Skye and I'm the owner of Grand Mom Cafe. I've been a barista since 2015.
How did you get started with Grand Mom Cafe?
I always dreaming of the place that I can introduce the Vietnamese coffee to the others, especially using the traditional method to make coffee. It's dream come true.
And when did you start Grand Mom Cafe?
Since 2020, just right before COVID.
Oh, right before COVID. Interesting.
I thought it was nice number 2020, so I started. But it was a difficult time, but luckily I have my customer to support. We are still here.
T here is a coffee expert. We're going to ask her some questions about Vietnamese coffee. Vietnam is one of the world's largest coffee producers of the world. What makes it special?
Vietnam is famous for our Robusta coffee. People prefer Robusta more because of its characteristic, its flavor. It's more robust, so the name is Robusta. So it's bolder taste. It has less acidity. So most of people, we don't like the sourness, the acidity in the coffee, especially in Arabica coffee. It's more suitable for everyone with the bolder taste and high caffeine content of the Robusta coffee.
And Robusta is the most popular coffee bean in Vietnam, correct?
Yeah. We produce around 80% of the Robusta coffee.
In the world?
Not in Vietnam. We produce a lot of Robusta. And we are the largest country exporting Robusta in the world. And we are the second country exporting coffee in the world, just behind Brazil. Nowadays, we are more focused on the quality of the coffee beans. So we produce both Arabica and Robusta. But nowadays, with the knowledge from other countries, so we apply to how we produce the coffee here. So the coffee quality is getting more and more better.
Why is coffee so popular in Vietnam?
I think it's mixed between history and culture. So before the French first bring the coffee to Vietnam, they just consuming it a lot. Through the times here, we also like enjoying coffee a lot because of the smell and because of the energy it gives us.
So I'm currently learning Vietnamese because coffee is part of Vietnamese culture. And there's this phrase called coffee money. So if you want to tip somebody or give somebody money, like say if you want to bribe the police or somebody, give them a tip. What does coffee money exactly mean?
It's just the small amount of money that you can give to someone. So it's convenient for both of you.
Sure, it's part of the culture.
Yeah, but here everything we contend with coffee. Like if you want to meet someone, we ask for, hey, let's have a coffee. If you want to go for meeting, oh, let's have some coffee.
Oh, sure. So if you want to meet someone or you want to hang out, let's go for some coffee.
Let's go for coffee. Yeah.
No wonder why cafes are so busy and packed with people.
So we can go coffee from the morning until the evening. Yeah, just an excuse to go out.
What makes Vietnamese coffee culture unique compared to other countries?
We got the influence by the French people. So first is our coffee trippers. It's a very unique one and very traditional one that the French brought something similar to that to Vietnam. And with the time, we refine it and we make it lighter and make it like this you see now. Then our coffee beans with our volcanic soil is very suitable for the Robusta coffee, and it can produce a very high quality Robusta coffee. It's not just black and bitter and very strong as before, but now it's getting more and more flavor with the high quality Robusta. Yeah, so I think the beans itself is also very unique. Coffee culture, like how people hanging out. We like to enjoy the coffee here in the shop more than just taking away the coffee and we will enjoy it slowly. That makes us different. We also have some like local twists. So you see with the fin, and here we have condensed milk. And in the north, in Hanoi especially, it's an egg coffee or yogurt coffee. And in the central part, it's salt coffee. So I think each region have our unique characteristic or the coffee style. Can enjoy not just only the café soda, but also many different style of coffee in Vietnam.
I think a few months ago, I read somewhere that Starbucks, they closed down one of their locations in Saigon. But do you think Vietnamese people prefer local coffee shops over international coffee chains such as Starbucks, and why?
I think so. First, we got the local taste. For the international change, they will not really know about the local taste. If Starbucks come or McDonald's come, they need to adapt to the local taste, right? Second, I think most of people will come to Starbucks at first for trying something new. For every day, they will just go back to the local cafe.
Why is that?
We also want to talk with the local business, like how to say?
You mean like support local businesses?
Yeah, and also because they want to just go ship about their everyday story to someone they know. And if they go to the international chain, they would just have a seat and just have a coffee, but have no one to talking with. You know, you understand?
Sure, I get what you mean. That's how I feel like Starbucks is. It's nothing like local coffee shops in Vietnam.
Yeah, it's about the connection. The local people here are mostly looking for the connection. And also they want to support the local business. Some people, like a younger generation, they will prefer going to the international chain. For the older generation, they will look for the more local style cafe. I'm not sure, but there's still young generation that come to my cafe. So if they look for something like more authentic, more about the traditional, yeah, they will look for the traditional style cafe.
So Vietnamese, they prefer Robusta. What do they think of Arabica? Is it as popular as Robusta here?
Today is more popular because of the expat and the people come back from overseas and come here to work. So they demand more Arabica. But for the very traditional local people, like my dad, before he went overseas and try like something like Arabica, he always missing the Robusta. Maybe because of the acidity in Arabica, that is some local people will say, oh, it's very sour coffee. It's very, do you give me the expired coffee or something? That makes the coffee very sour. Especially our older generation, they will not get used to the taste. Even it's a dark roast Arabica, but it's still very sour. And you know why the global chain like Starbucks, they need to roast the coffee dark. So it's because they want to reduce the acidity in the Arabica coffee. So it makes suitable to everyone's taste. For the dark roast Arabica coffee, somehow you will taste like the Robusta coffee.
So I guess the more you roast Arabica coffee, the less acidic it tastes?
Yeah.
This is all new to me. I don't know too much about coffee. I'm learning a lot here.
Yeah, it's just a science.
One last thing. So I just tried her workshop about coffee. Can you share more about your workshop coffee experience for those who are curious and want to learn more about Vietnamese coffee?
She just tried my latest one, the Vietnam coffee omakase. I offer 5 courses of coffee, and you will get to taste different style of making coffee and also different beans as well. So just come and enjoy it. It will change seasonal.
Oh, it's seasonal. Nice. I will say I did learn a lot. I don't know too much about coffee other than making Vietnamese coffee at home, but I did learn a lot of different methods to make it.
So I'm gonna put the coffee to make it creamier.
Oh, so you do that to make it creamier?
Yeah.
That's delicious. What is this? It looks like a root beer float or something.
Yeah, it tastes like yogurt, like a milky yogurt.
Can you guess which fruit inside?
Banana?
No.
What color is the fruit?
Yellow.
Jackfruit? Durian? It's not banana? What's yellow?
It's a umbrella.
I don't know that fruit.